kickstand deadlift with hip shift. You generally want to do this without weight first because it's just a lot of things to put together before you start adding weight to it. The first thing you want to do is make sure that you understand a hip shift. After that, we are going to add in the kickstand deadlift. I love doing this in a B stance, kickstand, whatever you want to call it, staggered stance, all the same, because it really allows for that great hip shift motion and bias towards the single leg activity. So we're going to get into that really nice hip shift very quickly. We're making sure that we have big toe, knee, hip, sternum, nose, all in one line. And then we're going to let the opposite side of the pelvis come down a little bit without twisting away or losing any of the position that we made on our stance leg side. Now, from here, I am going to get into my hip shifted position first, and then I will do my hinge. I'm going to come down, making sure I don't lose the hip shift. So here I wanted to come out of it. Here, I can keep the hip shift as I continue to hinge down. You're gonna notice that when you do the hip shift on top of the hinge, your butt should be on fire, okay? Fire, fire, fire is what's gonna happen back here. So from the side, again, we're gonna make sure we exhale, low ribs come down, deep core comes up. I'm going to get into my hip shifted position first. Toe, knee, hip, all in one line. Weight over my midfoot, heavy heel, making sure that I'm getting into a really nice hip shift position first. My opposite knee is coming down towards the ground. That's gonna open up the space between the side of my hip and my tailbone. I'm trying to get a bigger butt right here, okay? It should feel like in the hip shift that literally you were able to create more space right here. Now that you're in the hip shift, you're going to hinge and come up. My butt's already on fire. I've done like 2 reps. So we're gonna hinge here, continue to make sure we're in that really nice hip shift and come up. And then again, we should be feeling a lot of really nice stretch in the glute here and in that posterior pelvic floor, letting things open up and back up again. And that is your kickstand deadlift with hip shift.